Hello, welcome back to more X4 Foundations. My name is Tobel. Guess who I found? Just sitting over here in one of the wharfs in Argon Prime. So we talked to another faction representative before, but that was actually for the Hatikva's Choice, I believe, or Hatikva's Trade League or whatever they are. If we talk to Morelle, who is actually part of the Argon Federation, she has every module that we could possibly want to have, and they're actually not quite as expensive as I thought of before. So we still could do a kind of a traditional let's buy a blueprint through her, as opposed to having to worry about going and getting all the materials to hack. Yeah, sure, it still would be nice to get all the materials we need to hack and scan our own modules down the road, but at least we know we could go to her and grab, say, I think what we were looking at before was silicon wafer production. So we'd be able to have, you know, if there's a place out there that has an ore field or, you know, whatever field, we could put down the silicon wafer facility and then produce our own, you know, basically turn raw silicon into silicon wafers. That could then go into something different. And I don't remember if we can see the full production chain of a lot of these different buildings. We might have to scan them in order to see. Good luck out there. Do we actually have that information if we take a look at, say, this silicon refinery? Do we have the logical overview? Yeah, we do actually. So we need energy cells and silicon in order to make 3 silicon wafers. I think it's per cycle. So 1 energy cell and 1 silicon to 3. Is that how we're talking about here? So product per hour. Here we go. So we need, okay, so it's a little bit different. It's 5,400 energy cells per hour, along with 14,000 raw silicon, will give you 7,200 silicon wafers. Those, I don't know, do microchips get put? I'm trying to think of what would actually use the silicon wafers. Smart chips might be what I'm thinking of. Smart chips, we actually aren't sure. I think to get this information, all we have to do is scan the facility. It is within our sensor range of the satellite, so I'm assuming it's because we haven't been around that particular station. So I might, during the little breaks between when I do a cut in the video, I might start flying around to these different stations and trying to scan down the major production, you know, whatever production it happens to be. So whatever part of the station is the smart chip factory itself, which I'm assuming there's the dock right there. This looks like the big 3-tier dock. So I'm assuming it might be what's up here, maybe. Maybe this thing on top is the part that actually does the refining. I'll have to take a look and find out. But at least we know now that we can, in fact, buy a legitimate normal blueprint. So I talked about doing missions in the last episode. By the way, I did lose a little bit of time. My save was a little, for some reason I didn't have a normal save at the end of the episode, so I had to do a quick save, which was right before I think we explored here a little bit. Also, before we grabbed our trader, which is not really a big deal. It's like 5-10 minutes of waiting for money. So we do have our miners doing the mining stuff. But I might head out in, I don't know, we haven't been to 11th hour a lot. We haven't really gone through Silent Witness that much. I think we poked our head through maybe. If we even have. We haven't gone farther through Tharka's Cascade. So now that we've got a better ship, why don't we try to do that? Before we do, though, I want to go over to a Pyramid dock and see if we can't get the better travel engine, because we are going to be warping around for quite some time. Someone also recommended probably getting the other style of ship. I think would have been faster, although we wouldn't have been able to get the heavier fighter. But if you really wanted a super, super fast ship, I think this Pegasus Scout is the fastest possible because it has 3 times engine slots instead of just 2. So the travel speed is 8,000. I feel like the travel speed was already 8,000 before, though. Didn't we see that on a different ship? I'm not entirely sure. But if you do want someone to scout the universe for you and kind of buzz around, and like once we have a pilot that's maybe good enough to do galaxy exploration, this is probably the ship you want to have them use. Okay, so upgrading our combat engines to the travel engines, since we are going to be doing quite a bit of traveling and running around, I think that's worth it. It's going to almost double our travel speed. This is a bit of a heavier ship, so it can't work complete magic. So I am going to go ahead and replace this with that new engine. Is there a different... Hang on, this is... right before I do that, this is the Pyramid. No matter if you're working... I also keep saying Holy Order of the Pyramid. It's Holy Order of the Pontifex, not Pyramid. But is there a difference between the HOP and the Pyramid, normal, whatever they might be. Let's go over here to the Pyramid Wharf. Take a look at their ships. Is your small engine or is your engine about the same? You can fit a 3 times on here, but I'm pretty sure that's because it's a smaller ship. These all say 3 times, though. I think maybe is it all of the Pyramid ships have the ability to have a 3 times slot? That's probably it. So they are all based on speed, I would assume. But then once you get into the heavier fighter, it looks like there's only 2. So the part itself seems to be Pyramid specific, not necessarily Holy Order of the Pontifex versus the other kind. So we'll go ahead and do this. Confirm the order, wait for that upgrade in a minute, and I guess we'll get out exploring. The other thing, I know I haven't done a couple things that I've talked about a while ago, because I keep getting distracted. We were talking about doing the black market missions, correct? These were supposed to be, right, this is supposed to give us access to, either of these missions is supposed to give us access. I keep having trouble getting those unstable crystals, and we still do have quite a few of those. Although, you know, at this point, I feel like I've jumped ships, so they're probably out with a different ship. All the stuff that, the really nice items, hang on, unless those are kept in your inventory. Oh, they are. They are kept with you. Okay, cool. That's good to know. So yeah, we need to find some unstable crystals at some point in order to complete one of these quests. I don't quite remember, other than I guess maybe just sitting in a minefield and poking some of the asteroids. We could try to get the crystals from there. Someone mentioned that the type of crystal or the type of, was it design or the shape of the asteroid gives you an indication about what type of crystals may be on it as well. So something to keep in mind. It's in the comments from the last video from Snafu, so thank you for that info. And we're going to go over to, let's head over, I don't know, let's just go exploring somewhere. We haven't gone up north much. So how do you get to 18 billion? How do we go here? I want to find a way. Do we have to go through our own territory and then pop through the gate to 18 billion? I don't remember if there is a... Oh, hang on. Did that give me an alternate path around? It did, I think. Yeah, we're not going through our area. We're going through Silent Witness. You know, I haven't really been into Silent Witness either. Let's go over here. Let's go play. I don't know what is in this direction, so we'll go have some fun. We could go down more towards the Xenon side of the house. I'm a little nervous about getting completely killed. So we'll have a little bit of a relaxing exploration episode while we wait for our fleet to build up its income. We're sitting on only 256. We're about to get another 100,000 from one of our miners. All 3 of our miners are back in operation. And at this point, I'm mostly just waiting to get enough money to order that medium trader that we ordered last episode. Crap. Tell you what, me and missing my gates. It's like as normal as... Wait a minute, did I crash into anything last episode? My God, I don't think I did. Just noticed, rather, that there is a destroyed Pyramid defense platform. So apparently the HOP and the Pyramid have been playing not nicely together for quite some time. And you will, I think what I've read... Here's another one, HOP, Paranoid Station, sorry, Paranoid Defense Platform, was just, the HOP was destroyed by the PAR. Hard to figure out those acronyms, but it does show that this world is relatively, oh man, I wanted to, let me go back through. It does show that the world is pretty active right now in terms of all these different factions going to war. By the way, I don't know if you knew this or not, you can, last I heard, you can capture a sector. Now, the sector can't have any NPC-controlled stations. I'm not sure if it's any station or if it's a defense platform. And what we need in order to, you know, it's like basically conquer a system would be to put down an administrative center, which I believe is a module that you would be able to add to, say you build a defense platform down. I think that's what you'd be able to do. And you could claim your system and it would turn green, much like our normal colors here, which is pretty neat. So maybe we'll aim for, I don't mean like this right here indicates that Napoleon's fortune is not claimed right now. So in theory, if we come in here and lay down something with an administrative center, I think we could capture it and make it our own. Just something to keep in mind. I don't know if we want to go that route, but it is kind of good to know. Also, no, yeah, this is the one that's right before Grand Exchange, which is the system that our little magical warping base came from originally. Holy crap. Bit of a blockage right out of here. Excuse you, sir. This would be an interesting system to set up a starbase right here, basically, right in the center area. As you're coming out of, there's 2 gates here. There's an acceleration gate as well that takes you to a different zone. Maybe it would be somewhat lucrative. I don't know. I still don't really know what to look for in terms of like what kind of a business or empire business we should be setting up. So that will also be a bit of a kind of an experiment along the same lines as everything else has been so far. We're just gonna drift here through space, enjoy the beautiful emptiness that is Napoleon's fortune. Someone told me... Ooh, I don't think I noticed that scan mode before.
Asteroid.
So, oh hey, this might be an easier way to spot the magical asteroids of doom, huh? Didn't even know that asteroids turned up a different color. How about that? That's kind of sad. So if we turn the engines up, throw this thing into flight assist off, scanning mode, you could just drift through a system here. That's pretty cool. What I was thinking about was, apparently, if you send out a long-range scan... Now, someone said if the pingback turns blue, and you're looking at a wreck, or you're near a wreck, that indicates that the wreck is, or has a gate on it, or not a gate, I'm sorry, a hatch on it. Which is interesting. I've never heard of that before and didn't know that was even an option. So I haven't been able to test it yet. But it's really cool. There's actually features of this scan mode that I've not even tried yet, long-range scanner. You're going to get a ton of pingbacks, of course. Oof. A lot of pingbacks when you're just sitting here in the asteroid belt.
Station.
Because it's going to hit every single asteroid and give you some kind of a ping return, I think. There's a massive gate, or not gate, but a highway here. It's just a straight shot from this end of the system to the other end. So let's go see what's on it. It's fun exploring stuff. Who knows what we'll run into? Maybe we'll find the Boron Bro, his friends. We will single-handedly discover, or rediscover, the Boron race. I'm sure there are spoilers, too, for things that we haven't discovered yet. That will be coming up. Of course I got on the wrong... Of course I got on the wrong network. Wow, this is like the highway that never ends. Holy cow. We are going for days in here. Are some sectors bigger than others, or are they always going to be the same? This feels like a massive sector. But as far as I know, the distances are always the same. Like from you know, here to here would be the same distance from here to here or in any other sector. Alright, here we go. So, all that's... Oh, God. I got ejected out of that highway. All that way. And what's at the end of it here?
Space weed farm.
A space weed farm. They've stuck a farm to make weed at the end of the highway. And an SCA factory. I have no idea. Is that all part of the same thing? What's an SCA factory? Is SCA like a type of item? Or maybe that just means we haven't actually discovered it? Or it could be being built. I'm not entirely sure. Well, we've gone all the way over here. How exciting. Nothing to see. There is a quest. Since we're out here, we'll go ahead and see what it is. Priceless art stolen. Oh, we could do one of these again. Pillage a Minotaur Raider to get them to try to drop the loot. Yeah, I feel like that's a bad idea. Last time we tried to do that, things didn't quite work out and I wound up destroying some... Well, I'm sure they weren't really innocent, but I didn't feel good afterwards. I had to go have a nice cry. You know what I just realized is that we're actually in a smuggling system. No wonder everything's so tucked away. The SCA is the Scale Pact Alliance. Remember, that's that first quest from the Hatikva's Free League or whatever it was. They're trying to break away from the Scale Pact. But we've got a Majidust factory here, the Space Weed. All this stuff is illegal normally in a lot of different systems. So maybe if we can find a trading hub, we'd actually be able to buy some of the stuff that we're missing for some of our mission quests and stuff like that. I think I see way off in the distance. Almost, it feels like a massive system. What if we claim it? What if we bring order to chaos and we kind of, you know, we tax, you know, look, whatever drugs you want are fine. We just want our cut, okay? Taxation is the stuff of life. This feels like a much bigger system. Like, are the tiles Yeah, no, the tiles are smaller. Interesting. Like, if you look at this one, this is the size of, like, one of these random tiles. This one, though, has, like, tiny tiles. I felt like I was going really, really slow. And, I mean, I kind of am compared to a real scout, but... yeah, this system just, I think, has stuff spread all over the place. How cool is that? And it must just be because it's a smuggler system.
Station.
Maggia dust over here again. There's something way off in the distance. I'm wondering if this is kind of a system that Egosoft will reward you if you kind of go out and explore out of your way. But look at how far it looks like we've gone compared to what's left in this system here. It's so wide open. I'm going to give Scouty McScout, not like he's gonna finish this off really quickly, but we've got, or could, do a bunch of exploration things here. Just have him go crazy, because there's no way we're going to get all of this in here. If I really do... what the heck? Is this being attacked right now, this random thing? This random station is being attacked by someone. What a strange system. I like to kind of go out in the random direction in space. You never quite know what you're going to run into sometimes. If we do get into dedicated scouting and exploration, I might go ahead and look at getting an actual legitimate exploration vessel. I did want to have something a little bit heftier, but let's take a look at the Paranid. We've got their small scout, which is the the Pegasus Sentinel. If we put Travel Mark 3s, this is 8155. This is a fighter version, 66. We go over to the Paranid side, not the HOP side. Probably something relatively similar. We have a Scout Vanguard, 8633. I think that's the highest speed we've seen, right? So that means you're going to be buzzing across the different, the different parts of a system. I don't think the Teladi come close. I think it's back when, or unless they changed the balancing, back when I first started playing, the Paranid ships were always the fastest ones on the market. 4 Teladi Mark 3s. So does this mean if this has 4 engine slots, could you take this ship and go put 4 of the Paranid engines on it? And therefore get even more speed out of that? 5500, 5600. Interesting. Or do they only allow you to have, like, same models or something? Alright, we've spent enough time in creepy space. Let's go ahead and go back the way we came. I think I might swing over to the, not Teladi, sorry, the Argon side. Is Silent Witness Argon? It is. Argon Field Coil Factory. Let's go explore Silent Witness a bit. We could go farther into the... what are they called? I forgot their names already. The expansion's based off of them. Hey, the Split. There we go. It took me a minute, but I got there, guys. I got there. Okay, so we're back out in Silent Witness. I think we've gone to Silent Witness 11. And it's interesting because both of these, I believe, are going to be uninhabited because they're both gray. So in theory, it would be kind of cool to take these over to get the green effect or whatever, if we so chose. So there's an acceleration gate leading there. What about one that leads into Silent Witness 12, is it? Maybe we have to go to 12 through 9, or through 11 maybe. I don't see another gate anywhere. Yeah, that might be the case. Let's go ahead and... well, maybe not. Let's see. How far... yeah, we actually are at the wall. Alright, so let's flip around. Us and our basic scout ship. Still waiting, by the way, for a couple more deliveries, and I'll be able to reorder that... oh, hey, that was actually exactly enough. I'll be able to reorder or order that medium-sized freighter that I purchased at the end of last episode. We'll grab that again because of funky saves. It's only one of them? I can't remember how this worked. Is it just one way? I thought they were sometimes 2 ways. Okay, onward we go.
Silent Witness 11.
Oh, is that like a... maybe a dual... yeah, it goes either way. Okay. Weird how it's like sometimes the accelerators will warp you through, and then sometimes they won't. I know there's like different names for all the different ones. So let's go buzz around. Wait, it's red because it's minerals, right? I think so. So we've got a couple stations. I don't see another gate anywhere. Sometimes they are really, really hard to see against the backdrop of space, whether it's a gate or an accelerator or something else. This is another scale plate system. Interesting. I'm kind of confused. We're along the border here, and I don't see anything. We're like snapping on the border. What are you? Maybe it's not right on the border then. Okay, maybe it's actually farther in the system. Also, I haven't been keeping up to speed with the modding situation since X4's 3.0 update was released. So maybe by now there are some new mods that have been designed and developed that we might, I don't know, it's hard sometimes because not all the mods can be incorporated without doing a new game. So probably I won't be adding any mods that really do major things like, you know, make modifications to how the factions behave. Hello.
Silent Witness 12.
Okay. There are a lot of mines here. They're friendly mines, I think. Holy crap. What is going on here? This is like a nightmare system. I always expect a game to troll me and have, like, Cthulhu come out of the Great Void or something. Okay, so I assume this is, like, maximum disaster kind of a system where there was some kind of a war. There's tons of different separate minefields here. Lots of destroyed wrecks. I don't particularly see any stations, but it's really hard to get a feel for it. Okay, we're halfway through the system. Oh, this is so spoopy. I'll stop here in a minute and I'll do a full scan. This is such a thick field, too. Now, it's not quite as terrifying as another place we'll be going to down the road. It's back over in... Oh, Short Circuit. I always get the thing confused. Faulty Logic. I do want to go down to Faulty Logic's way at some point. Why are there so many? Who doesn't want anyone in this system? Like, what is on the other side of this? Oh, God. We're going to go see a space monster or something. It's going to be awful. I don't know if I want it or not. Not cool. Not cool. It better be nothing. It better be just the hulk of an enemy ship. I don't want to fight Space Cthulhu, guys. I really don't. There's a station down here. Random freaking... Wait, is that... Are any of these things that we could actually go into, by the way? Oh, you're not in this wreck. You're just nearby this wreck. Shooting at other people. Fair enough. So, there's a space weed farm here. Whoa, what the heck was all this in the corner here? Oh, it's more mines. I think I saw a bunch of things and thought they were all fighters or something. Okay, so you're about to get blown up. Man, be a horrible place to piss off the Argon, I guess. What was that weird... I heard a weird sound to my right. Right there. Oh! These are wrecks you can board. That's what they were talking about in the comments. You guys are so awesome for telling me about that comment or that suggestion. So this must be a wreck you can board, is what the blue is. You guys are my heroes. All of you who, like, leave comments and stuff like that. I really, really appreciate you, because, like, there's so much about these games that even people who play all the time are not going to know, like, every little snippet of it. It's so cool. Alright, let's go towards where this blue thing was. I'm assuming it's this wreck right here. What an interesting system, and also terrifying. I'm glad we're friends with these guys. I'm going to assume it's this right in front of me. Yep, it's right in front of us here. There's so many things we can board in this system. That is absolutely crazy. It's going to be a head crab, isn't it? I knew it. It's going to be a head crab, and I'm going to die. It's going to be awful. Okay, so... something jumping out right over here, like a little color red. That's just the artwork? Yeah, it's just the artwork of the station, or whatever this is. This reminds me of Subnautica. A little bit. If you guys played Subnautica, you know the part where you're supposed to go into the wreck itself? And there's the really spoopy worm. That's what I feel like right now. Okay, this wreck is turning blue. God, if I were a tiny, tiny dock, where would I be? I can't even tell where the front of the ship is. It's such a complete mess. I'm really struggling to get, like, a sense of up, down. Is it inside the wreck that we must venture here? Oh, God. I don't want to die inside a creepy wreck. Please don't make me die inside a creepy wreck. Do we not have floodlights in here? Holy crap, I think I see it. Are you kidding me? That is insane. It's a hell of a jumble of parts here. Are we going to stay in motion? Yeah, we're going to stay in motion with this thing. Okay, let's go ahead and undock. Oh, that's... Okay, this is going to be a little more challenging than I thought. I don't know if we can do this. We have to get out, right? 100%, because we have to do the repair on the little symbol thing right over here. Okay. But well, you know what we probably needed in here is a pilot. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can keep up with this once we get into our suit. Okay, the rotation's going this way. Let's assume that it's going to go like this, and then I'll give myself some space. And then real quick, we're going to Shift F, Shift D, go to spacesuit, get out of the spacesuit and go. Quick space down. And there it is, there it is, there it is. Go, 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 go. I'm not going to be able to catch up with it. No, come back. I want to love you. Hey, oh, it matched speed. Okay, cool. We've lost our ship forever. However, we are now at pace with the rotation of doom. All right, so let's do the repair. We're never going to get our ship back. It's going to take me years to get back to the ship. I'll probably just match the speed until the rotation throws me near again. We'll switch to our laser. You never know. I've never heard of anything being inside these, but maybe people are really good on spoilers, and they just never have told anyone. So damn creepy. So damn creepy. He goes soft. Why do you make such a creepy game? Hey, look, more security bypass systems. Okay. We're going to go grab ourselves more security bypass systems, apparently. Because that's how we roll. Oh, God. So all this way was for some security bypass systems. Nothing to, you know, nothing to complain about. It's worth a good amount of money if we can ever figure out where to sell them at. I think I just need those unstable crystals to finish the mission. And I would have the black market available. Hey, by the end of the day, we're going to have quite a few of these stacked up. So maybe we'll be rolling in the deep. Oh, God. Let's try to find our stupid ship. I may have a crew member on board I can promote to pilot and come pick me up. Alright, we're going to just jet away for a second. Alright, so our ship is... You are here. Yeah, we'll just ride the rotation until our ship gets really close. Oh, look! It worked! This is great. Okay, harder part is getting out of our... Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Break away, break away. No! I'll remember you forever. So, hey, I think it worked. If you just get in the way of your own ship. Oh my God. How lucky is that? I thought I was going to have to get really desperate and start messing around with other players or other friends here. So, I guess all of these wrecks are the same. There's going to be a lot of things we could explore in here in terms of, like, just the wrecks themselves. I kind of want to go around the border, though, just to see if there's any other... There was a station for space weed, which is kind of weird. If you think about it, like, that's pretty much it. The entire system just for space weed. There's got to be, like, a big, like, another gate or something through here. A bunch of question marks this way.
Unknown station. Unknown
oh,
station.
Hi. Okay. There are 4 stations that are all close together on this side. This is why I see... Oh, hello. You're outside of the map? Also, is it me, or do these wrecks seem to have a bit of, like, a little bit of a form like a fishy of some sort? Like a scaly thing, maybe, with a tail? I'm getting a feel like for tails and stuff. I'm definitely getting some... Yeah, see? Oh, shit. Hello. Duly noted. I'm pretty sure... What are you doing over here, buddy? You are in a bad... Wait, are Are you all part of this now, too?
Protector.
This is the CAC homeworld, I'm guessing. Or like the main cluster here. Okay, that's what we're keeping at bay. Oh, shit. Someone's coming right at our face. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. I don't know what you are, but I do not want to play around. You are a raiding party forager. Such a baby. I have no idea how tough it is. Oh, shit. God, they're so quick. Go, 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 go. I mean, we are in a massive minefield, so I'm hoping. Guys, mines? Mines, mine bros?
Forager.
Why are you so quick? Go away, no one likes you. What the crap is this? Well, this is interesting. So, we know where all of the CAC have gone, apparently. This is their Sector 001. This is their home cluster. Hey, a pirate base. Let's go find friendship at pirate base. They'll protect us, right? Let's see if we can hide on the other side of it, like I used to do in X Rebirth. Whenever somebody would attack me, I would always hide around a station. Let the station take care of them for us. There we go. Big Papa Station. Protecting us from the bullies. Wow, that is crazy, though. Okay, so we have found out what is on the other side of all of these mines. I really want to... Of course, the dummy in me wants to go around for a closer look. Let's go chat with the pirates here.
Pirate base.
Hey, pirate base. How you guys doing? How lucky for us that we have a bunch of piratey goods that we want to sell. I mean, I guess if you're going to be a pirate, the enemy next door is better than the one... I don't know. I'm sure there's a phrase for it somewhere. All right, let's go... Welcome. Hi there. They're so friendly. Terrifying. Trader's Corner. Sure, I guess we've got some random trader corners here. I'm sure, maybe? Nobody working when you need them to work. Okay, we've got Joe Schmo here behind the bar. Brock. He looks like a Brock. What do you have for sale, buddy? Do you have unstable crystals for sale? You do, but not enough. General wares. Oh my god, can I sell you all my stuff? I can't sell you any of the things that I have. I cannot sell you my 8 security bypass systems. You need to increase your reputation first. Interesting. So we can't sell these until we increase our reputation. You do have a couple of unstable crystals that I'll buy.
Here you go.
Well, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Brock. You're a bro. Wow, if I sell all these Manaline crystals that I've just had stockpiled for a while, we'll make quite a bit of money. 361 off that. Adding in all of the Magilite, nothing, or Magiglit. So maybe there's a couple... I know there's a couple of quests that we already have. Is this the SCA specifically? Hope I really didn't need those crystals.
Good luck out there.
Okay, so we're -5 with the Scale Pact. So I guess we will... yeah, if we see any more Scale Plate missions, maybe I'll start picking those up. I assume we maybe just have to be at 0. I bet if I look at my player info and factions... Scale Plate Pact. In order to use the general equipment and the ship... Okay, so trusty... Profiteers. Maybe it's +10. And we can be the Profiteers, Scaleless Profiteers membership. That might be where we're able to sell those items. And up to -10, or down to -10, we can still use their general stuff. Huh. What a fascinating exploration we've done here. I'll tell you what. I've still got the bug, and I really want to see this thing up close, if I can. So why don't we try... God, this is going to get so bad. If we can get a good alignment, and we can buzz through here...
Vanguard.
A Plunderer Phoenix Vanguard of the Scale Plate Pack. So they've got their own kind of destroyer. Or actually, that's above a destroyer. That's like that's 2 bars underneath the bottom. I don't know what that indicates, but I think it's bigger and better. So we're going to go to the edge of the map, flip around towards this thing. Oh my god, this is terrifying. It really is terrifying. Alright, we're going to get a very good close-up of this, my friends. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Right, so I assume we're going to get 1,000 fighters sent after us. We should get a reward just for scanning this thing. If we even can. Oh my god, that's so crazy. It's just called the CAC installation, as it were. Okay, cool stuff. So we were able to get a little bit of intel. Surrounded by defense platforms. That's so cool. Yeah, I feel like somebody at Egosoft watched a lot of Star Trek and got really into Voyager. And they were able to see Unimatrix Zero in all of its glory. Let's loop back around for one more fun adventure here. Are these all individual ships here? Or magical triangles? Obviously the key, they don't realize it yet, but the key is to build in squares. That's when the board got really strong. So cool. And terrifying. Alright, so I've had enough fun. Push my luck for enough for one day. Let's go back into Civilization. Hey, I think we have our Mercury Vanguard ready to go. And I meant to look up a couple of things for pricing. So, as I do a... Let's go ahead and set an autopilot somewhere back in General Civilization here.
Autopilot.
So I can mess around a bit. What we can do is... And I also am sending Scouty McScout somewhere. Okay, here he is down here. He's actually putting down more satellites as we speak. So, I have started to add down a bunch of satellites so in order for us to keep getting more and more price info. So let's see if we've got any good deals for our Mercury Vanguard this time around. Trade deal on thingy. There we go. So advanced electronics are back in supply again. So we can start doing this kind of a combo. So 276,000 out for 273 advanced electronics. And then selling them for a lovely 82,000 profit. Not too shabby. I don't know if there's anything else that's this good. Close all this stuff down. We could look for... I really don't even know. Advanced composites. I feel like we've had this talk before, too. About which items are more valuable. So I guess for the moment, I'll just go ahead and keep queuing up a couple of advanced electronic orders here and there. I believe we'll have the money for it. So I will keep our trader busy. I accidentally bought advanced components. We'll do one run of advanced components for fun. Anyways. Or composites. So... that is going to keep our friend occupied. Our other miners have been auto-mining for a bit. I got the Cerberus on patrol of Argon Prime for no reason other than to try to keep it busy for a bit. What else do we have going on? Let's take a look at our
Silent Witness.
Overall player information screen. We've been getting 80,000. So 80,000 pretty much every delivery. This isn't great. Driller Alpha only got 22,000 on one of their runs, 57.51. So I'm assuming it's either how much they're getting before they turn in, or suddenly the price drops way down. The demand for silicon drops way down. I feel like not setting up shop in Silent Witness, that might be a great plan. I still don't know where we want to set up our business at. Like the first one, I probably want to do in a popular location, like right off the main freeway. But eventually I'd like to have our own system to operate out of. It would be kind of fun. I just ran around the Argon trading station here to see if there are any, the Hatikva trading station to see if there are any 3-star pilots. I didn't see any yet, but it does seem like 3.1 added a ton more people or different creatures around your different stations. So finding people should be relatively easy. Getting those 3-star pilots is probably still going to be a challenge. A lot of people still do suggest modding to get your 3-star pilots. I'm going to try it out and see if maybe it's not all that difficult, or if it's, still doable to get a 3-star pilot and buy them normally. It should cost like $1 million or so, which, I mean, I feel like that's not terribly far off for getting a really high-quality pilot. So maybe we'll see on that. I'm kind of torn, though. We've got a couple of auto miners, which, aren't making hand over fist. Also, why are you here? Did you, I guess, cancel my order to go to a different system? Apparently, he has decided to override my decision to have him mine in the other sector, and he's just going to stay here in Argon Prime. Fair enough, fine. You do what you want, buddy. You're a bad pilot. Shame on you. I wonder if he's just been sitting there the entire time confused. So, that all being said, I'm kind of at a point where I'm wondering, what should we do next? And I'm going to leave it to you guys. Which route do you think we should go? We're sitting on 1 million credits, which could mean easily getting a station started up. We could go buy a blueprint for one particular thing. So we could, for example, set up shop right here in Argon Prime and create, I mean, the wharf is right here. Every ship is going to need hull parts, so hull parts might not be a bad idea. So maybe we put a hull part station, and we start the basics of getting a station down, learn what we need to learn, or we do the same thing over in an empty system. I kind of liked Napaleo's Fortune right here. This seems like a great hub between the parented sectors. I believe it also does have a backdoor out through 18 billion. Or maybe not. Maybe Grand Exchange only goes to Grand Exchange. However, we are right next to a sector that's got a bunch of minerals. So we could drop maybe just a refining station here right at the gate. And so our auto traders go refine stuff. And then we manually bring whatever materials we need into our station right here. So that could be a great spot. In fact, that probably will be a major spot for us at some point. But at least for right now, I'm not sure what the next step should be. Should we just run the Argon quest line for a bit? Should we take our Cerberus out and start smacking down some enemies down by Faulty Logic? I don't entirely know. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Why don't you let me know in the comments below. I'll take about a day off from doing videos for X4 to see what you guys suggest. And I'll just kind of queue everything up. We've got about 1 million, which isn't a lot in this game, right? 1 million is really not much. We could just buy another auto miner and call it a day. But I kind of want to see where you guys want to lean. So I don't want to get too bored with this. I don't want you to get too bored either. So if you think it's getting too boring in one way, let me know. We'll see what the consensus says. But I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks, guys, for joining me for more beautiful X4. I hope you had fun today. I almost peed my pants, but that's okay. That's what we do when we encounter a massive enemy fortress. Guys, take care of yourselves. I will see you again in the next episode. Until then, friends, take care.